I made such an impression on him that he pulled me to the side and he remembered me because he actually did get the 8x10 and the VHS tape.
He watched it?
He watched it. He remembered me. And he was very complimentary of me. And I was like, yo, you're one of my all-time favorites, man. So it's like, wow, okay. And Macho Man was notoriously tight with his bread. Nobody was getting paid for that machoman.com shit at that point anyway. He pulled me to the side and wrote me a check for a few $100s.
Nice.
And because I rode up with the Vandals, who else was it? We was a truckload of us that rode up. The Vandals were a tag team from South Florida, my boys. I think Johnny Vandal was with us too. I can't remember, but I cashed the check and I shared it with everybody because we're all broken hungry. Sometimes I have a decent heart. But I remember the coolest thing about that was that after that, Macho Man told me to take he had 3 numbers. He told me to take all 3 of his numbers. And I had a special ringtone. And I didn't have Macho Man. I just put Randy, because I always have people in my phone under code just in case you find MVP's phone. Oh, look, Dave Batista, John Cena.
Yeah, Dwayne Swayze. But
yeah. So sometime after that, I remember I was in my apartment, eating my double turkey Subway, 2 for $5 or whatever it was, broke hungry wrestler shit. And my special ringtone rang. And it was Randy. And I'm looking at the phone and I'm looking, it says Randy.
No fucking way.
And I'm standing in my kitchen and I'm just like, the Macho Man is calling me.
Come on.
And I'm like, answer. And I hear on the other line, hey, Antonio, how you doing, brother?
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing fucking great. Right now, it doesn't matter that I'm broke eating this dry ass turkey sub, and we started talking, and he was telling me about the whole plan for machoman.com.
So you heard the plan from machoman.com?
From him, about the plan, how they were going to do it, the internet wrestling, the subscription-based internet wrestling, and he was teaching me the business. He said, we're going to build you up, we're going to put you over on a bunch of guys, and then ultimately the plan is, the winner of the whole tournament faces the Macho Man. You're going to wrestle the Macho Man, and then I'm going to put you over for the machoman.com championship. He said, that's how you make people in the business. And I'm trying to process this. Macho Man is telling me that he's going to lose to me to give me the machoman.com title. On Camden, this conversation happened. And I'm mind blown that he's explaining to me how we're going to build this up to make me somebody. And then he said, and then what we do, once we establish you and you're somebody, then you lose the title to somebody else and we make a new guy. And I'm like, I'm talking to Macho Man right now.
Yeah, this is wild.
The cream always rises to the top. It's a champion's prerogative. I changed my mind. And we, unfortunately, machoman.com never took off. I don't remember what happened to it or why. And I think something happened with Slim Jim or something where he got back doing that, and that was a very lucrative thing for him. I don't remember what happened, but machoman.com, fuel the madness. Oh yeah, it never took off. Nothing happened with it. But for years after that, Macho Man Randy Savage would hit me up out of the blue. Just checking on you, brother. Just seeing how you're doing. And I remember when I was wrestling in Puerto Rico, I was just walking, and he called me out the blue, asked me how Puerto Rico was going. Was Dutch Mantel still down there, and just talking to me about it. And I'm just like, yeah. I'm telling him how I'm doing. He's asking me questions and giving me advice. And I'll never forget when I got signed. And I was in my shitty little apartment in McDonough, Georgia, with my $500 a week developmental contract. And Randy pops up on my phone. And he calls me because he heard I got signed. Wow. And he wanted to congratulate me. And he said 2 things that he stressed to me over and over. Don't trust anybody because everyone's always trying to take your spot. and save your money. Yeah, save your money, kid. Don't, you can live and have a good life, but save your money. And I'm sitting there tripping. Like, he called to congratulate me for getting signed. Took the time to warn me about, how the business was. Protect your
Yeah.
spot. Don't trust everybody. And save your money. I'll never forget that as long as I live. The Macho Man Randy Savage. We weren't friends, but I had his number. And on occasion, I would call him. I never got to him when I called him. I'd leave a message and, hey, man, just checking in, or I'd tell him, whatever good news, something happened for me. And periodically, out of the blue, he would call me up just to check on me, see how I was doing, how my career was going. And when I got signed, I'll never forget him calling me to congratulate me and insisting that I don't trust anybody, protect your spot, and save your money.